What's going on, everyone? Jack here from Half Chrome. I'm about to take the HeyBike Horizon out for a spin. This is a very interesting looking e-bike. Got fat tires, dual suspension, hydraulic brakes. I think I'm gonna like this one. Let's see what we got. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about the HeyBike Horizon. This is a fat tire folding e-bike with a full suspension. Has a lot of really nice touches like hydraulic brakes. It has a bright light in the front and a rear light in the back, but it also has blinkers, right? There are a lot of things that are really nice about this bike that you're not going to find on a lot of others. But before I get too carried away telling you about this bike, let's start at the beginning. And it comes in a giant box, and it's going to take you, I don't know, between 30 minutes and an hour to put it together. Kind of depends on you, right? I spent a good portion of that time just kind of unboxing it. You got to throw the front tire on, put the handlebars on, and the pedals, the rack in the back, and fender, and you're good to go. Not too difficult. Now, this has a 1400 watt peak motor. That's going to get you a top speed of 28 miles an hour. That's moving, right? That's a class 3 e-bike. Now, they say you have a top range of 55 miles. That is in pedal assist mode, and that is under the greatest of conditions. You know, range is something that is so hard to predict, right? So are you going to get 55 miles? Probably not in most situations. So just kind of know that. These tires are Chaoyang 24 by 4 inch fat tires, and sure, they're aggressive and they're fat, and you could take this off-roading, but you don't have to. And the thing about fat tires that I really like is they give you a little bit of extra cushion. And the thing about this bike is it is really darn comfortable to ride. You have a front suspension fork. You also have a rear suspension, and that is super nice. It's going to take out and smooth a lot of those bumps that you'd feel in most e-bikes. Now, it does have a maximum load of 330 pounds, so it can hold a pretty substantial rider. And this is a pretty hefty e-bike. It's just under 80 pounds, but it does fold up, right? You can fold it in half, and you can fold the handlebars down, so this will fit in the back of an SUV really well, and it'll fit in the trunk of probably a decent sedan, right? Unless you have really tiny trunk, this thing's going to probably fit in there for you as well. There are a handful of accessories that you can add to it: a front basket, a big basket, mirrors, phone mounts, handlebar bags. Like, there's lots of different things you can get from HeyBike, but that rear rack, that's plenty enough for me. I like to throw on a couple of bungees, and I'm pretty much good to go. Like a lot of bikes in this class, it has a Shimano 7-gear shifting system. That's pretty standard. But the brakes are really nice, right? A good hydraulic brake is not something you'll find on most e-bikes. Another thing that is nice is this bike also has an app, right? So you can connect to Bluetooth on your phone, and you can control, the pedal assist, right? Do you want to go 0 to 3, 1 to 3, 0 to 5, 1 to 5? You can do all that stuff. You can lock the bike. You can do a handful of different things. You can see how far you've ridden. You can find your bike. There are a lot of different things you can do in the app if that's something you're looking for. It is a rear hub motor. That's pretty standard for most bikes in this price range and class. Also, it is a speed sensor, not a torque sensor, so just something you kind of have to note. I do really like the little touches like the turn signal, the brake light, the hydraulic brakes, the full suspension. That's not something you're going to find on a whole lot of e-bikes, and certainly not an e-bike like this one that is just $1,400, right? It originally retailed at $2,000, but right now it's on sale for $1,400. That's a solid deal, right? This has a lot of conveniences with the Bluetooth app, the step through, the full suspension. There's a lot of good things going on with the HeyBike, and there's a bunch of really nice colors. We got that sunset fade. You got that cyan and pearl, the black and blue, and I went with the kind of the classic light to dark gray. But it's a good little bike. I'm going to continue using it, and we'll see where it goes. But yeah, HeyBike Horizon, that's a solid option. If you guys got any questions, leave them in the comments down below, and we'll get back to you. Hey, thanks for watching, and good luck, and happy riding.